That big question that lingers in all our minds. What happens when we die? Do we simply vanish, leaving our bodies to the earth? Or does our soul embark on a journey? Here are the secrets of the afterlife in mythology. Mythologies reflect humanity's quest for meaning in the face of death. Every culture has unique, yet equally fascinating beliefs about life after death. Shall we begin? First, let's travel to ancient Greece. In Greek mythology, souls journey to the underworld, ruled by Hades, after death. There are three major paths here. If you lived a life of virtue and heroism, you would go to Elysium, a paradise filled with eternal peace, joy, and perhaps even feasts. If you lived an ordinary life, you would end up in the Asphodel Meadows, a neutral realm, neither rewarding nor punishing, almost like a gray waiting room. But if you committed great evils, you would be sent to Tartarus, a place of endless torment and suffering. You wouldn't want to face the wrath of the gods. Now, let's look at Egyptian mythology. For the ancient Egyptians, death was a new beginning, but not an immediate passage to paradise. First, your heart had to be weighed on a scale. Anubis would present your soul to Osiris, where your heart was measured against a feather. If your heart was light, meaning you lived an honest and righteous life, you would be granted eternal happiness in the fields of Aru. But if your heart was heavy, then Amit, a terrifying creature, would devour you, causing your soul to be completely annihilated. This is why Egyptians prepared extensively for the afterlife. Mummification, pyramids, and burial goods were all essential for the next life. Now, let's move on to Norse mythology. For the Vikings, death wasn't just an end, it was a test of heroism. If you died in battle, you could ascend to Odin's legendary Valhalla, where endless feasts, celebrations, and warrior camaraderie awaited. However, if you didn't die in battle and lived an ordinary life, you would end up in Helheim, a cold, dark, and somewhat gloomy place from which escape was nearly impossible. Hindu mythology offers a different perspective. Here, after death, your soul enters the cycle of samsara, reincarnation. The life you are reborn into depends on your past actions. If you lived virtuously, you would be reborn into a better life. If you lived unjustly, a more difficult existence awaited. The ultimate goal is to attain moksha, liberation from this cycle, and union with the universal consciousness. Looking at these different beliefs, do you see a common theme? Nearly all of them suggest that death is not the end, and that we receive consequences based on our actions. If you do good, you are rewarded. If you do evil, you face punishment. Perhaps this is why mythologies serve as guides, teaching us how to live our lives. But what does the modern world say about the afterlife? Science currently explains the physical death of the body, but the nature of consciousness remains a great mystery. The existence of the soul and what happens after death are still among humanity's biggest enigmas. That's why mythology offers us an incredible window, fueling our imagination while helping us explore the unknown mysteries of the universe. So, which mythology's belief about the afterlife do you find the most intriguing, or do you have your own thoughts? Share them in the comments, and let's discuss together. If you want more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.